Hi guys, welcome back to yet another video. My name is Martin. Filming this in my storage unit tonight. Tonight being Wednesday night. It's new comic book day, but I I went to my local comic book shop yesterday, and I picked up last week's stuff plus a couple of things that were on the shelves. And this is going to be the modern comics suck version of my for my channel. But yeah, it's last week's stuff. Now the good news is that I am going into my local comic book shop, which is All Star Comics Melbourne. I'm going there tomorrow, so I will be doing another modern comics suck video very shortly, and I'll show off the latest stuff that's arrived. So what I've got here, again, this is all from All Star Comics in Melbourne. I think there's like 12 books here. I've sorted through the books that I want to read least to the books I am desperate to read. So, first one is this. Now, I thought I only bought the first issue of Spider-Verse versus Venomverse, but no, I have. Looks like I've put my name down for the whole mini-series. Uh, I I saw the solicitations for issue one, and I thought, let's have a go. Let's see how it is. But after reading the first issue, it's just more of the same, multiverse, nonsensical, non-story, and it's this kind of stuff that is detriment to Marvel. It's a whole lot of nothing, and uh, yeah, I think I might contact my local and just say, please just stop. I don't want to read any more of this. Um, but I will eventually read this, and if it's any good in any way, shape, or form, I will get the third issue. But my hopes are not that high. Also, with this, Absolute Flash. This is issue 4. Um, I look. The first 3 issues were good. The first issue was really good. The artwork was great. There's a new artist on this issue, um, and yeah, it's at the bottom of my pile because for $4.99, every single issue has to be a banger. It has to crack every single issue. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how long I will last with this. I'm I'm also reading the Flash Monthly, which isn't really wowing me, and it has not wowed me for a long time, and it's simply due to Cy Spurrier. I don't understand the story. I don't understand where he's going, where if he's going anywhere with this story. So I'm a little bit flashed out, for lack of a better term. But I will read this, and as always, I try to remain optimistic. But yeah, I don't know. Next up, New Gods, issue 7. Now, I cancelled this with issue 5, and then I realized it was like a 10 issue or 12 issue maxi series, and I thought, you know what? I may as well just keep going. Issue 6 was great. It was all about the Black Racer. It was a beautiful book to look at, and I was really impressed with how Ram V is getting these characters that maybe aren't that well known to comic book readers, even like lapsed readers. But yeah, he's doing something interesting here, and again, the artwork is popping. So yeah, issue 7 of New Gods. Next up, we have Weapon X-Men issue 5, the final issue of the series, and there's a few channels that laud this comic. I'm not really one of them. I read the first, second issue, and it was okay. It was okay. If I hadn't have known that this was the final issue, I would have read those 2 issues and then just be done with it. Yeah, it wasn't really what I thought it would be. I thought there'd be a lot more like hardcore action, and yeah, it just felt a little bit lackluster, which is disappointing because the artwork was really nice. It just maybe it was because it was a 5 issue series. It kind of put the dampeners, put the brakes on this series. But yeah, again, I will read this because yeah, supposedly an X-Man dies. Let's have a look. No, I don't know who it is. I'll have to read it. Next up, we have Moon Knight, Fist of Khonshu, issue 9, and this has been interesting. This has been an interesting series. I cannot remember the name of this guy, but it was basically a backyard biffo story between this guy and Moon Knight, kind of like like an illegal UFC fight. And Moon Knight thought, yeah, I'm gonna whip this guy. I'm just gonna knock the absolute buggery out of him. But it was revealed at the end of the issue that he's Asgardian, and Moon Knight was like, no wonder I got my butt kicked. So really interesting concept that we have these Asgardians, and they're not all gods, but they're still Asgardians. So they're a level above, like a Captain America. It's an interesting concept, and I think it plays very well in here. So I mean, I'll be keen to read that. Next up is Epitaphs from the Abyss, issue 12. This is the final issue of the series, and there's a series called Catacomb of Torment. I believe that's the new title. And yeah, let's see. We've got Michael Conrad, we've got Taylor Crook, Klaus Jensen, Matt Kint, Allison Sampson, and Dustin Weaver. So those are the creative teams on this issue. If they kept going with this series, I would continue to read it. I'm enjoying it a lot. It's a horror anthology. The last issue, issue 11, was a lot of fun. But I love this cover as well with the scarecrow and the farmer. Next up, we have Usagi Yojimbo, 10,000 Plums, part 4 of 5, or the legacy numbering 283. What else can I say about this series that I haven't said again and again on repeat? Just absolute gold. This is what comics is meant to be. This is, in my opinion, the high watermark of comic books. Yeah, just great stuff. Next up, we have issue 8 of Batman and Robin Year 1 by Mark Waid and Chris Samney. Now, I'm going to have to Google this. I don't know how much longer this series is lasting for. There is a series, a 4-part series, and it's got the ad in here somewhere. Just bear with it. Here it is. There it is. Drawn by Chris Samney. The new history of the DC Universe. I am all for this. I cannot wait to read this. Also, that it's only a 4-part series makes it a little bit more enticing. But yeah, it looks so good. And that's Chris Samney artwork. I'm personally hanging for the Jonah Hex appearance. I know it's going to happen. Okay, we've got a few more to go, so bear with me, and thank you for sticking with me. We have got Los Monstros, issue 2 by Dark Horse. Now, I took a chance with the first issue. Absolutely flawed. It was such a great concept. So you got this guy here. He is a detective, he's a werewolf, and he's living in a section of LA that's dedicated to the monsters. Just great. He's been tasked with finding a vampire. I won't go into the whole story because I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit. But yeah, he's put on this task with finding this vampire, and he thinks it's going to be an easy track down. But there's a twist at the end of the first issue, and it clearly is not. So yeah, it's a 4-part series. It is $4.99, so you have to kind of be a little bit dedicated to buy it. But yeah, just on the strength of the first issue, I put this down on my standing order. It was great stuff. Now, I grabbed this off the shelf. It's issue 10 of Wolverine. Again, a $4.99 book. It's issue 402 in the legacy numbering. And for $4.99, as I said, it has to be a cracking issue. It has to pop. I did take a chance on this. I haven't read Wolverine since the end of his last volume. And yeah, I don't know. I've heard mixed things about this series. And and I took a chance on this, but yeah, I was really debating whether I should, because $4.99 is kind of like a hefty amount to pop down on a whim. Um, you know, back in the day, back in like the '90s, early 2000s, $2.99 was like the upper echelon of what you'd pay, and even then it was like, yeah, that's fine. $2.99 an issue, no problems. $4.99, it's a little bit, and then you have conversions, currency conversion here in Australia, and it's like, do I really want to read this? Do I really want to take a chance? And so I bit the bullet and I took the chance on this. Again, yet to read it, so I'm hoping for the best, but you never know. Next up, we have Batman Superman World's Finest, issue 40, and they're at a late night talk show. I don't know what's going on here, but this is a fun series. I've been reading it for a couple of years now, and Mark Waid always wants to kind of up the fun factor, as I call it. So this series never really fails to deliver. The artwork, even without Dan Mora, the artwork is still really fun. Worth checking out. Gutierrez, that's it, Gutierrez. I think it's Adrian Gutierrez. Yes, Adrian Gutierrez. Yeah, as I said, the artwork is well worth checking out. I'll show you this just as an example. Yeah, I like it. It might not be for everyone, but I like it, and that's why I bought it. Okay, so 3 more to go. Next up is Fantastic Four Fanfare Issue 2 with Jonathan Hickman, Christopher McIntosh, Mark Buckingham, and Weaver. Weaver. Now, I am... Sorry. Yeah, Dustin Weaver. Okay. Now, I am not enjoying Ryan North's run on the Fantastic Four. I find it bland and boring and soulless and just a whole lot of nothing for a whole lot of time. So this... the first issue of this was a breath of fresh air. It was so much fun. It was it was Alan Davis, it was Mark Waid, it was a whole bunch of names that you remember from the 90s, and they were there to show just how fantastic the Fantastic Four can be. So I'm glad I took a chance with it, because yeah, it's the Fantastic Four series that I need to read at the moment, because again, I'm not enjoying the current run. So 2 more to go. We have here issue 27 of the Avengers, 793 in the legacy numbering, and it's part 3 of the Masters of Evil. Storyline is by Jed MacKay. It's still a fun series. I will defend this. I won't avenge it, but I'll defend it to the people who are done with the Avengers. I'm enjoying it, but I did notice one thing, and it's on this cover. So this is a Black Panther centric story. I did read the last issue, which was Captain America centric. I didn't really enjoy it. It was a little bit lackluster, so I'm hoping for good things. I know the artwork is going to pop because it's Karami. Karami does some really nice work. But anyway, if you notice here, Black Panther's eye is out of whack. It's like, if you look at it and his eye is here, his eye is down there, and so above his eye is 3 dots, and where those 3 dots are is where his eye should be. So I don't know what happened here, but yeah, it looks a little bit odd now that I look at it, and I can't stop looking at it. But it's I'll be reading that later tonight, so I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it. Now, the key issue, the one that I'm hanging to read, is this. Bring on the bad guys. This is the Doom storyline, or the Doom issue, rather. We have Green Goblin. We have the Abomination, Loki, Red Skull, Dormammu, and Mephisto. Now, this is what Marvel need. This is just the absolute right step in the right direction. For the longest time, and I've got no idea why, they have not showcased their villains. even in the movies, but especially in the comic books. It's just been a whole lot of this with heroes and heroes just talking, and no bad guys. And when the bad guys do turn up, they are just second string, like, throwaway stories. There's no real sense of doom. But look, I'll show you. I'm not going to spoil anything because I'm just going to show you the first page. Look at that. That is everything you need to know. No, it's written by Mark Guggenheim, and it looks great. I'm so eager to read this. Now, I didn't order the Loki one because I don't particularly like Loki, but yeah, I think, and I don't think I got the Dormammu one as well, or even the Green Goblin. I've got to get them all. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna contact All Star and say, put me down for the rest of these because they look great. And that is how I'm going to end the video. Thank you for sticking with me. Please let me know what you think about these in the comments down below. Please like and subscribe if you wish to. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you for sticking with me. Again, my throat is about to close up. I'm really struggling to talk here, but I've got one more video to film tonight, and it's yeah, something arrived. You'll want to see it. So that's the next video. That's going to be tomorrow. Thanks again. I will catch you at the next one. Bye.